Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to recognize our parents and their seniors. The coaches and Toro Nation thank all of you for what you have done for Mountain View basketball. Parents, thank you for raising such wonderful players and students. Seniors, thank you for what you have brought to carry on the tradition of excellence. Up first, we have Ali Padilla with parents Daniel and Cynthia Padilla. Ali is planning to graduate this year with 25 college credits. She has interned with the athletic trainer and plans to continue her education next year towards a bachelor degree in kinesiology, followed by a degree in athletic training. She has started her own photography business as well. Her basketball accomplishments include playing for 2 national teams and on the circuit level. She was also part of an undefeated UC San Diego team, finished 2nd place at Section 7 and 3rd place at the Nike Tournament of Champions. Up next, we have Aubriana Fuentes with parents Daniel and Mandy Halsworth and brother Isaiah Fuentes. Aubrey suffered a severe injury her junior year and quickly realized how mental health is crucial to recovery. She will be attending Mesa Community College in the fall and later transferring to ASU or GCU to continue her studies in sports psychology to provide mental support to athletes. Getting them back physically and mentally stronger to the sport they love is her ultimate goal. Her basketball accomplishments include becoming part of the starting 5, making Coach Carson go broke for buying Andy's gift cards for all the charges she took, being part of a great team who went undefeated at the UC San Diego, finished 2nd place at Section 7, and 3rd place at the Nike Tournament of Champions. Her biggest accomplishment has been not giving up no matter how hard it got. Up next, we have Emma Fishbeck with parents Dan and Tara Fishbeck. Emma plans to compete in the 2032 Olympics for flag football. She plans to play flag football in college with Tierra. She also plans on having a family, becoming president of the United States of America, and getting rich. Her greatest accomplishments have been having her parents and grandparents at all of her games, building relationships with her teammates, hanging out with the underclassmen, and partying on the bus to away games. Emma was the Offensive Player of the Year in 2025 for the East Valley region. She also led the Toros in points and rebounds last season. She averages 13.4 points a game, 10 rebounds per game, and 3.6 steals per game. She was also part of the undefeated UC San Diego team, finished 2nd place at Section 7 and 3rd place at the 2025 Nike Tournament of Champions. Last but not least, we have Shay Roberson with her mother, Linda Walker, and her brother, Josiah Walker. Shay plans to continue her play basketball at the collegiate level next year. She has received multiple offers from colleges but remains uncommitted at this time. She plans to pursue a career in dentistry. Shay received East Valley Region's 2nd team honors last season, as well as receiving the Toros 6th Man Award. She was also named the Midwest Hoops Spotlight All-Star Team. She was part of the 3rd place team at the Nike Tournament of Champions, as well as being named the TOC All-Tournament Team. Last season, she averaged 9 points per game and a 1.1 steal to turnover ratio. This year, she is averaging 10.4 points per game with a 1.25 steals to turnover ratio. She is also shooting 78% from the free throw line. Let's hear another big round of applause for all of our seniors.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
As we get to the end of the season, we are given a somber reminder that our high school careers will eventually come to an end, that we will never be those kids again. The hours spent on the court will be missed, the camaraderie to be cherished, and the lessons to be carried down for future generations. But tonight, we celebrate the players who are going to play their last minutes of their career later in the season. Tonight is senior night here at Gary Ernst Court, where we celebrate 4 seniors honored tonight for the Mountain View Toros as they play host to the Westwood Warriors. Hello everybody, bringing you into the broadcast. My name is Nate Smith, and Mountain View, following a victory against the mighty Chandler Wolves, they play a game against Westwood, looking for their first win of the year. Mountain View, they are on a hot streak, and they've won 3 in a row. Last game against Cibola, then they beat Chandler, number 59 to 54. Before that, it was beating Skyline 60 to 37, lost to Hamilton. Their 5 losses in order: Victory Christian, out-of-state team, 57 to 52. They lose to Valley Vista at home. Then Virgin Valley, 66 to 56. Then losing to an out-of-state team in Reno, Nevada. Reno High School, 51 to 36. Emma Fishbeck for the Toros, facing off against Zakiah Harris of Westwood. And a quick turnover from the Toros. That's Evie Hoover. Lethal on the score sheet, Aubriana Fuentes. The layup is good. First points of the game for Mountain View. And Aubriana Fuentes on the score sheet early. Zakiah Harris. Iran Quintana also in the game for Westwood. Kiara Valentine. Number 11, Nikali Curley. And rounding up the 5 is Erica Martinez, number 24 for the Warriors. Ali Padilla inside the paint. The floater is no good. Off the hands of 2 Warriors. Inside to Fuentes. Back out to Padilla. Roberson was open at the top of the key. Fishbeck gives to Evie Hoover, the only junior on the roster. Or on the starting 5, that is, Emma Fishbeck. She had a monster game against Chandler earlier this week, dropping 20 plus in that upset. And Erica Martinez unable to gather that one. Toros are going to take it the other way. And Emma Fishbeck, first in points, 14.9 per game. And quickly taken away by the Warriors, going the other way with it. Denied by both Ali Padilla and Emma Fishbeck. Good defense from the Toros early. Inbounding is Martinez. The give to Valentine, back out to Quintana. Make it Quintanilla. Martinez, back outside for Curley. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Quintana, the give outside to Harris. Pass incomplete, Toro basketball. And Mountain View looking to set the tone of the game early. Hoover to Fuentes. Starting 5 for the Mountain View Toros. Number 5, Evie Hoover. Inside, Emma Fishbeck. And a smooth operation from the Toros. Evie Hoover, Emma Fishbeck, Aubrey Fuentes, Shea Roberson, and Ellie Padilla. Curley inside to Harris. Whistle and a foul on the floor. Westwood going to maintain possession. That foul on Ali Padilla. Sadie James subbing in for Nikali Curley. Second free throw banked in by Zakiah Harris. No new faces for Mountain View. Fishbeck for 3, leaves that one strong. Padilla in pursuit, Westwood basketball. And that's been in the area of the game that Emma Fishbeck has been really strong in the three-point game. Just for Mountain View all around has been very, very strong. Especially from Evie Hoover, Millie Alstrom, and a couple of other girls. Stolen away by Fishbeck, and she gets pushed out by Iran Quintanilla. Inbound to Roberson. Roberson, it's caught. Nearly called for the travel. Fishbeck driving. She gets double guarded. Roberson from the top. That one is no good. Leaves it short. Padilla with the rebound. She chucks up the shot. She also leaves it short. However, it's still going to be Toro basketball. Out of bounds on a Westwood Warrior. Trying to fire it inside towards Roberson. Fishbeck was open in the corner. Evie Hoover didn't see her, however. And Padilla from the top. She drives inside. The mid-range shot is short. That pass usurped by Aubriana Fuentes to Roberson inside. Emma Fishbeck takes the look for mid-range. It's good. Emma Fishbeck with the mid-range shot. And it's hard to not shoot that shot when you're wide open. That one denied by Ali Padilla, blocked right over the top. And Sadie James slow to get up. Fishbeck trying to pass it inside to Evie Hoover, it looks like. Sadie James up on her feet. Quintana. Good screen by James. That one blocked by Roberson. She got her own rebound. Roberson up to Aubrey Fuentes. The layup uncontested. It's good. And a quick timeout from the Westwood Warriors head coach Corey Treviso. And Mountain View off to a 10-1 lead. We'll We'll get back to you right after this break. Mountain View utilizing their subs. Millie Alstrom checks into the game for the first time. Big key player in that upset against Chandler. Roxy Del Bianco, too. That's the power duo, 1 and 3. Del Bianco and Alstrom. Aubriana Fuentes steals it right away. The layup is good. She's headed. No, the layup is not good. Fuentes is headed to the line. Foul on Quintana. Check that. Martinez called for the foul. Fuentes missed the first one. Second free throw in and out. Just an unlucky roll. Shea Roberson playing tight defense. That's been Mountain View's specialty under head coach Mandy Carson. And Harris called for the travel that time, says the official. Toros will get the ball right back. Looking to extend their lead past 10. Fishbeck still in the game for Mountain View. Fuentes inside, good feed. Good feed from Fishbeck to Fuentes. And Westwood called for another travel. Del Bianco to Fishbeck. Fuentes. Alstrom to Del Bianco. Trying to look for an open man. Well, woman, I beg your pardon. Shea Roberson on the outside. That one poked away by Erica Martinez. They're going to say it touched Roberson last. And just like that, it's Westwood basketball. Harris, the feed. It's headed into the booth. And that pass incomplete, intended for Quintanilla. Del Bianco to inbound for the Toros. Some great defense by Westwood. Alstrom gives inside to Fuentes. Back outside to Del Bianco. It was a slow pass. Del Bianco with the three. It's a little strong off the back of the rim. No good. Quintanilla guarded by Roberson. Harris to the outside to Curley. And that one intercepted by Fishbeck. Full head of steam. The layup is good from Emma Fishbeck. And so far, all the points for Mountain View have been done by two girls, Aubrey Fuentes and Emma Fishbeck. Fuentes with 6, Fishbeck with 8. And Fuentes checked out for Eve Denton. Katie Christensen is in for Shea Roberson. Del Bianco. Some miscommunication. Looked like Del Bianco wanted to pass it to Fishbeck. She got Eve Denton instead. Del Bianco, Fishbeck inside to Katie Christensen. That one is poked away, body on the floor. And it's going to be Westwood basketball following the scramble. No harm, no foul. Nobody was hurt on the play. Quintanilla, the drive. The Euro is left short. And it's going to be Mountain View basketball following that shot. Del Bianco inside to Eve Denton. The shot is good from Eve Denton in the paint. Mountain View expanding their lead by the possession. Drive, Valentine looking for a Warrior. Looking for Zakiah Harris, knocked away by a Toro. Inbounding is Martinez. Quintanilla, good defense from Eve Denton. .6 remaining in the first quarter. Mountain View with a 16-1 lead. Unable to corral that pass was Quintanilla. And Mountain View with a chance to be the last possession before we head to the first break. Fishbeck to the outside to Eve Denton, to Roxy Del Bianco, inside to Millie Alstrom. Layup, foul called. She's headed to the charity stripe. 8.7 on the game clock. First free throw from Millie Alstrom is no good. She's second on the team in points per game, 12.6. Alstrom, the second shot is good. She is the fourth Toro to be on the stat sheet. And double team from the Toros. And no shot off for Westwood. Mountain View with a 17-1 lead at the end of quarter number one. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media. We got 3 quarters to go. Headed back to the action, Toros with a 17-1 lead against the Westwood Warriors. Shea Roberson back in the game. For the Toros, new face Angelina Romero in the game for the Warriors. Millie Alstrom. The sidestep inside is no good. Quintanilla taking it the other way. Errant pass, unable to get a hold of it. That time was Erica Martinez. Also in the game is number 10, Kalani Turner for Westwood. Evie Hoover back in for the Toros. Roberson, the drive inside, she gets double guarded. Foul called on the Warriors. That one on Jasmine. That one on Erica Martinez. And Shea Roberson from the top. That one is left short. They got a friendly roll, but not too friendly of a roll to be in the basket. Out of bounds on Del Bianco. Still going to be Westwood Warriors ball. And Roberson left that last three-pointer short. And that one picked off by Del Bianco. Both players hit the ground. Roberson tries to save it. Still out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of a. They're going to say it went off of a Westwood Warrior. Del Bianco to Roberson. To Katie Christensen, to Millie Ostrom. She thought about the three. Evie Hoover thinks about the three. It's good! Evie Hoover, the first three-pointer of either team. Kalani driving on. Del Bianco nearly gets the backcourt violation. And suffocating defense from Shea Roberson. Jump ball, the possession arrow is going to Westwood, but valiant effort by Shea Roberson. 1/4 of the senior class of the Mountain View girls basketball team. Proven leader and proven shooter. Mountain View wasting no time on the inbound pass. Christensen inside to Roberson, back out to Del Bianco. Good ball movement, give to Ostrom. That one stripped away by Quintana. Martinez, the long pass to Kalani Turner. Back to Quintanilla. Romero for three. That one off the rim. Into the hands of Erica Martinez. Del Bianco to scram. Good defense by Kalani Turner. Still doesn't matter. Toros basketball. Ostrom, the layup is good. Able to make complete chaos into your favor. Controlled chaos. And foul called on Westwood. It's going to be Mountain View Toros ball. Ali Padilla back in the game. Emma Fishbeck as well. Fishbeck was wide open for three. She didn't take the look. Drives for the layup. That one is no good. Get on Quintanilla. With it now for Westwood. Mountain View with a 22-1 lead against the Warriors. Poked away by Fishbeck. Wide open lane. Easy money for Emma Fishbeck. She has 10. That one also intercepted by Emma Fishbeck, taken back the other way. This time contested by Turner. Layup is no good. Gets her own rebound. Evie Hoover with the basket now. And the tandem combined for 15 points. Trying to get it inside to Zakiah Harris. That one no good. Ali Padilla lets it fly from three. That one off the mark, no good. Evie Hoover with the save. Back out to Amelia Ostrom. She drives on Turner. Fishbeck has to pass it, gives to Roberson inside the free throw line. Fishbeck with the great hustle. Lets it fly from deep. Cash it in. Emma Fishbeck. Wide open was Emma Fishbeck. That one intercepted by Fishbeck once more. The drive to the basket. Layup is good with the friendly basket. She's at 15 so far. And Westwood going to call another timeout. Meanwhile, we like to shout out a couple of the seniors on the broadcast. Ali Padilla planning to graduate this year with 25 college credits, who has already interned with the athletic trainer and plans to continue her education next year towards a bachelor's degree in kinesiology, followed by a degree in athletic training. She's already started her own photography business also. Her basketball accomplishments include playing for 2 national teams on the circuit level. She was also a part of the undefeated UC Diego team, finished second at Section 7, and third place in the 2025 Nike Tournament of Champions. We wish her the best of luck on her future endeavors. Mountain View with a 30-point lead against the crosstown Westwood Warriors. And Fuentes playing tight defense on Erica Martinez. Fishbeck pokes that one away from Turner. Still Westwood ball. Last touched a Toro defender. Turner drives the shot. No good. Off the rim. Reset and pace. And Romero going to launch it from deep. That one touched the cable from on top of the hoop. Officials play it dead. And new faces once again checking for both teams as Ginny Wilson checks in for the Toros. Also in for the Warriors, number 20, Aaron Enos. Kendall Cox also in the game for Mountain View. Roxy Del Bianco, the mid-range shot is good. That one a long two-pointer. Foot was on the line there. Quintanilla still in. Zakiah Harris also still in for the Warriors. And Harris called for the double dribble. Cox to the outside. Del Bianco inside to Fishbeck. It's good. Turner driving on Fishbeck. Outside to Enos, trying to get it inside to a Warrior. That one usurped by Fuentes. Del Bianco, the layup is no good. Fuentes with the rebound, turns around, shoots it, and she is headed to the line once again. Two free throws good for Fuentes. She's at 8. That one intercepted by Del Bianco, taking it the other way. Nothing new for this Toros defense. Good ball movement. Millie Yolstrom for 3. Cash it in. Mountain View has reached the 40 mark. Ginny Wilson with a near takeaway. And Harris doesn't get the backcourt violation. The give to Turner inside. The mid-range jumper is no good off the rim. Left it a little strong. Entering the 1 minute mark, Millie Ahlstrom drives into the basket. And the layup is good from Millie Ahlstrom. Jean Tania driving, the pass inside to Zakiah Harris. No good. Del Bianco, it's a 3-on-1. Fuentes will get the rebound and the layup. And number 10 will be at number 10 on the score sheet. And that pass, no good, intended for Erica Martinez. Less than 30 to go. Make that less than 20 to go left of the game. Del Bianco, good screen by Fuentes. Millie Ahlstrom. Del Bianco gives inside to Ginny Wilson. Less than 6 remaining. Westwood looking to score before half. And they're just going to dribble it out. Mountain View with a commanding lead against the Westwood Warriors, 44-1. We got 1 half to go left of basketball. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media. Boundview with a dominating 44-1 lead against the crosstown rivals, the Westwood Warriors. Hello, everybody. Bringing you back to the broadcast. My name is Nate Smith. Leading scorer today for both teams, Emma Fishbeck. Once again, a commanding performance from her, 16 points. Followed by Aubrey Fuentes with 10. As Shea Roberson will inbound for the Toros. And we are back from Gary Ernst Court. Roberson to Evie Hoover. Hoover relatively quiet on the stat sheet. She's got 5 on the night. Hoover outside to Fuentes. She lets it fly from 3. Not very often does she pull up from downtown. Padilla. The shot is no good. Good defense from Westwood. Quintanilla. The drive. The layup is no good. Katie Christensen swats it right to a Westwood defender, but blocked by Shea Roberson. Hoover, the layup is good. The lucky roll. She's at 7. Padilla guarding Quintanilla. The shot from Zakiah Harris, wide left. Fuentes, the drive to Roberson, pulls up for 3, cash it in. Her first points of the game. And that pass off the hands of Harris. Turnover for the Warriors. And it's been that kind of night for the Westwood Warriors. Hoover inside. That pass deflected by Quintanilla. Martinez with it now. Scanning the field. Harris, good ball movement from the Warriors, and that's going to be a travel called on Quintanilla. Hoover to Padilla. Back out to Roberson inside to Katie Christensen off the glass. It's good. Boundview extending their lead to 50. The high pass looking for Nikali Curley is intercepted by the Toros. And Evie Hoover gets involved in a tie-up. Going to be Westwood basketball. Quintanilla outside to Martinez. That one intercepted by Katie Christensen. Good pass to Aubrey Fuentes up the court. Foul called on the floor. She takes a bit of a tumble. And her shoe came off in the exchange. And Fuentes is headed to the line shooting 2. And Aubrey Fuentes suffered a severe injury in her junior year, quickly realized how mental health is crucial to her recovery. She will be attending Mesa Community College in the fall Go T-Birds. And later transferred to ASU or GCU to continue to study sports psychology. First free throw is no good. But back to who Aubrey Fuentes is as a senior. She'll continue to study sports psychology in order to provide mental help to athletes, getting them back physically and mentally stronger. Second free throw is good from Fuentes. Getting them mentally stronger to the sport they love is her ultimate goal. And good defense for Shea Roberson. She doesn't get the steal, but she gets involved in a tie-up. Arrow points in favor of the Toros. And Aubrey Fuentes, her basketball accomplishments include becoming a part of the starting five, making Coach Carson go broken from buying Andy's gift cards for all the charges she took. Good all-around ball passing from the Toros. And it all comes back to Hoover. And Padilla lets it fly for three. That one a little left. Katie Christensen back out to Roberson. Shot clock resets. We're down to 4 minutes. Toros 52, Warriors 1. Turner, good defense by Evie Hoover. And Aubrey Fuentes being a part of a great team who went undefeated at UC San Diego, finished second at Section 7 and third place at the 2025 Nike Tournament of Champions. Her biggest accomplishment has been not giving up no matter how hard it got. Some very wise words from the senior. And Turner pulls up for three. That one off the rim. Rebound to Evie Hoover. Going the other way with it now are the Toros. Tierra Metcalf, Emma Fishbeck. Both of which back in the game for Mountain View. Fishbeck draws the foul. Roxy Del Bianco and Millie Alstrom on deck to sub in. Fishbeck misses the first one, as she plans to compete in the 2032 Olympics for flag football. She plans to play flag football in college with Tierra Metcalf. She also plans on having a family and becoming president of the United States and getting rich. She scores points 17 and 18. And she's got my vote for president and for MVP as well. That one intercepted by the future president. Alstrom, the mid-range jumper is good from Millie Alstrom. She's also in double figures. And Roxy Del Bianco called for the foul that time. Turner inbounding for the Warriors. And if you're Westwood, you're hoping to leave on a high note, making sure players leave on some moral notes. Something to hang your head high on. Some optimism entering the final few games of the year. Fishbeck, that pass deflected, had some turbulence right in the hands of Roberson. That one is left short. Fishbeck back out to Del Bianco for three. Yes! Roxy Del Bianco for three. It's her team as well as Millie Alstrom's team once the seniors graduate. The give to Fishbeck to Alstrom. And some great ball movement from Mountain View. The type of game that Mandy Carson wants exactly out of her team. Fishbeck slow to her feet. In transition is Del Bianco. And she's got the hot hand with 7 so far. Less than 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Mountain View 62, Westwood 1. Del Bianco, Roberson. The layup from Roberson is good. And Mountain View will call a timeout. And going back to Emma Fishbeck, her greatest accomplishments have been having her parents and grandparents at all of her games, building relationships with all her teammates, hanging out with the underclassmen, and partying on the buses to away games. Emma was the 2025 Offensive Player of the Year for the East Valley region. She also led the Toros in points and rebounds last year. She averaged 13.4 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 3.6 steals per. She was also a part of the undefeated UC San Diego team, finished second place at Section 7 and third place at the 2025 Nike Tournament of Champions. New faces in the game for Mountain View. Bria Berzizi. Tierra Metcalf also back in for the Toros. Fishbeck stays on the floor. Del Bianco and Alstrom follow suit. And Harris tried to save that one for Westwood. Del Bianco to take it up for the Toros. Metcalf inside to Del Bianco. Back out to Millie Alstrom from the top. Leaves it short. Rebound Westwood. .4 left of the third quarter. And Mountain View just playing dominant basketball. Turner, the shot wide right. Fishbeck hits the floor. Floor made a ugly sound. No harm, no foul there. Well, there is a foul, but no harm on the foul. Berzizi guarded tightly. And wide open is Metcalf, and the paint draws the foul in the and one. Angelina Romero back in the game for Westwood. Kiara Valentine as well. And they are 1 point away from 67. And our PA guy, Todd, said the magic numbers. Intercepted by Emma Fishbeck. Millie Alstrom breaks the ice. 6-7, no more. And Mountain View has just caught fire this game. 69-1. Toros with a very, very healthy lead against the Westwood Warriors. But we got 1 quarter to go. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media. got one more senior to shout out on the broadcast. That's Shea Roberson. Shea plans to continue to play basketball at the collegiate level next year. She has received multiple offers from colleges but remains uncommitted at this time. She plans to pursue a career in dentistry. Shea received a East Valley Region second team honors last year, as well as receiving the Toros Sixth Man Award. She was also named to the Midwest Hoops Spotlight All-Star team. She was also part of the undefeated UC San Diego team, finished second at Section 7 and third place at the 2025 Nike Tournament of Champions. More about Shea Roberson later in the game. Millie Ostrom give to Del Bianco. Del Bianco inside to Tiara Metcalf. Ostrom pulls up for three. That one around the rim, no good. And a tussle between Ali Padilla. And Erica Martinez. Going to go Westwood's ball. And that one poked away by Del Bianco. Open lane, the layup is good. Nine points for Del Bianco. She's on the doorstep to double figures. Long pass to Kalani Turner. The layup is left short. And going to be off of Bria Brazizi. Westwood trying to get out of here with some high notes, with some points to their name. And called for the foul that time was Del Bianco. And Erica Martinez is shooting two from the charity stripe. First one is no good. Katie Christensen, Kendall Cox, Evie Hoover, all back in the game. And running clock is in effect. And the second one is good from Erica Martinez. Padilla driving on Harris. Give outside to Christensen. Eve Denton inside to Evie Hoover, and we have a scram for the ball. Jump ball, Mountain View's favor. Angelina Romero in the game for Westwood. And Akali Curley back in for Westwood. Ali Padilla, the layup is good from Ali Padilla. And overall, just a great game for everybody involved for the Toros. Everybody is walking out of the game with points to their name. And Martinez at the line once more, around the rim, no good. And Ginny Wilson checking in for Eve Denton. And we're at the 4-minute mark of the game, as Erica Martinez misses that one wide right. Christensen to Cox. Westwood still playing some great defense on Evie Hoover. Christensen inside to Hoover, who's left unattended at the bottom of the rim. And Turner, the mid-range shot, that one is no good, and ball goes Westwood's favor, knocked away by Katie Christensen of Mountain View. And that one poked away. Evie Hoover takes it the other way now, and she regathers it, saved by Hoover and Padilla. And they're going to get Padilla on a carry. It was either a backcourt or carry. The crowd did not like it. But either way, it's the past. And the past doesn't need you. The future does. Quintanilla tried to get it inside. Quintanilla for three. That one around the rim, no good. Ginny Wilson to take it up for the Toros, as well as Kendall Cox. Ginny Wilson into the paint. Two minutes to go of the fourth quarter. Layup off the mark from Quintanilla. Toros driving the other way with it now. And Evie Hoover took a bad hit that time. Loose ball gathered by Westwood. Turner, the long pass, shoots the shot. Curley, that's Curley that time on the mid-range. That one is no good. Cox driving, and that one's swatted by Turner. Kalani Turner with a block. And Ali Padilla subbing out one last time for this game. And Ginny Wilson to Katie Christensen. Turner that time got a piece of it. And that one ripped away. And there's the foul. Ginny Wilson called for the foul that time. 51.2 left on the clock. Quintanilla driving on Hoover. And Evie Hoover called for the foul that time. .8 on the clock. Errant pass attempt by Kalani Turner. Toros taking it the other way. And Evie Hoover called for the travel that time. And Mountain View is going to walk out of Gary Ernst Court with a commanding 70-point lead. Or 70-plus point victory for the Toros. Inside, Eve Denton, good defense from Westwood entering the final 30 seconds. Check that, the final 15 seconds. Turner driving. Turner, the mid-range is a little strong. Rebound to Mountain View. 5 seconds on the clock. Ginny Wilson driving, loses control of it. Eve Denton's going to dribble it out. But either way, Mountain View with the commanding victory, 77-2 against the Westwood Warriors of Mesa. Post-game coming to you shortly on Bamboo Sports Media. So stay with us. Mountain View with an absolutely dominating victory against the Westwood Warriors, 77-2. Your leading scorers in this one, Emma Fishbeck, the senior, on senior night, finishing with 18 points. Millie Elstrom, the junior, which it will be her team after all the seniors graduate. She got 14 in that one, and rounding out the top three, Aubriana Fuentes with 12. And it was not really a get-right game for the Mountain View Toros in a sense that they've been on the other end of the spectrum, but realistically, this is a game where they needed a lot of points scored from both their starters and their backups, but a get-right game for just the entire team to get some action, get some playing time in, just the whole shebang there. Now entering the latter part of the season where you got teams like Red Mountain, Mesa, you play Westwood again on the road, of course, and then Dobson. Once you start getting the twos and threes into the game, you start realizing the importance of depth pieces. Once when a starter gets hurt, it's the next lady up mentality for the backups. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like in the next couple games. We'll see you guys next time. It's going to be the Battle of Brown Road for the next broadcast on the ladies basketball team on Bamboo Sports Media. I'm Nate Smith, and we'll see you next time on Bamboo Sports Media.